it's Miss X Storm, and I'm going to show you how to fold the angle bisector and the perpendicular bisectors of the sides of an angle. Okay, so here we have an angle. Angle bisector, you simply fold it so that the sides match up. Let's see if you can see that. And that the crease goes through the vertex. Okay, so hopefully you're doing this with me. Just crease your paper. I have a very large piece of wax paper. That's not really necessary. Okay, so there I have an angle bisector. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to put a point on the angle bisector. It doesn't matter where, anywhere. Okay, so I am doing that now. And what I want to do now is I want to construct a perpendicular from that point to the side. Now, perpendicular means it's going to come down at a right angle. So I'm going to fold the sides of the angle. This one side, I'm going to fold them so that the side matches up with itself and that the fold goes through the point. Okay, so the side has to match up with itself and the fold has to go through the point. So let's see. Try to get this close enough where you can see it. So I just kind of rotate it around there, but you can see that it's not going through my point. So I got to roll the paper so it gets sides match up and it goes through my point. Okay, and now I have perpendicular to this side of the angle. Okay, now I want to do it on the other side. So this side of the angle has to match up and the fold has to go through my point. Okay, so let's see. So it goes through my point, but my sides don't match up. I roll it. And then once I get everything where I want it, I crease it. Okay? Now here's what's important. I'm not going to use my straight edge, although I should be. I need you to see this. You're going to also be doing this with GeoGebra, okay? In a triangle. It's the same concept, but in a triangle. So what do we have? The first thing we did was we did an angle bisector. It created two congruent angles. And then we folded the perpendiculars. Now what does that mean? This point that's on the angle bisector is equidistant to each side of the angle. So these two segments are congruent. Let me mark that so you can see it. These two segments are congruent. Okay, can you see my tick marks? These two segments are congruent. Okay, so a point on the angle bisector is equidistant to each side of the angle. I'll say it one more time. A point on the angle bisector is equidistant, the same distance, to each side of the angle. All right.